Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jed Schwartz, and I'm a part of the Jin Shin Jyutsu Spirit Mind Body faculty. We meet each week to share some simple self help or self care that you can use for yourself. For those of you who are here for the first time or viewing our recordings, Jin Shin Jyutsu is a very simple way to get to know yourself, to be able to use your hands and applying it on different parts of your body to move the energy. When the energy, this invisible, subtle energy in our body is in harmony, flowing and circulating the way it's intended, the physical body, the mental body, the emotional bodies will all begin to be nourished to function in a harmonious way. And that's health. That's what we all look for. And when we're not paying attention, we're not eating correctly, we're not emotionally connecting properly, and we get stuck in our attitudes, we're overdoing it physically, we're all various things. These energetic flows in our body become affected, and the result is disharmony. The disharmony of our circulation pathways leads to illness. Now, today we're talking about fatigue. And I'm sure that everyone who's watching this has experienced in their life being tired. That's natural. You don't sleep well, you overdo it, you're tired. But fatigue is a different thing. Fatigue is something that is persistent, it's chronic. And it's when we're not paying attention to the signs that our body is telling us that we're overdoing it, we're not well, and we're out of balance. So if you've gotten to the place of fatigue and you feel it, you're bone tired, it's hard to do anything, hard to think, hard to feel things, deep depression can result. So this simple application today is something that you can use every day. And when I say use it, that means you apply this for as long as you can, even an hour, several hours. People that come to see me for sessions, when they're in deep fatigue, I'll tell them, take time off. Hold this simple application for the entire day, or as long as you can, as frequently as you can, and you will start to fill the well of our sustenance, the well that we live on, so that we can use it for our daily activities. It's like a bank account. You're using it, but when the bank account starts to go low and you start to live off your savings, that's a big deal. It's hard to sustain ourselves. And that's what fatigue is telling us. So let's work together. You can do the left side or the right side, whatever feels a little tighter to you, whatever feels a little more tense. You can put your hands on your shoulders, feel which one's a little tighter. And here's the one that's a little tighter for me. So I'm putting my left hand on my right shoulder. Your fingers on the same side, your thumb is holding your ring finger. If you can hold it comfortably. If you can't hold it, that's okay. You could go to your middle finger. If you can't do that with your fingers, make a fist. If you can't do that, don't worry. The beauty of Jin Shin Jyutsu is if something's uncomfortable or you can't do it, it'll still work. Now, the other thing is you look at the drawing, you'll see that your knees are together. So just put your knees together. And you can keep your hand in this position and you could rest it on your lap. Or you could rest it between your knees if that's easier for you. But for the sake of our demonstration, I'm going to hold my hand like this so that if you're coming in late, you can see this. Very simple. No tension. Be relaxed. If you can't put your thumb over your nail, just make a connection with your tips of the fingers. Whatever is easier for you. Okay? This is about knowing ourselves. The art of knowing ourselves is the meeting of Jin Shin Jyutsu. So if you're uncomfortable, your body's telling you, you can't do that. You're not ready to do that. So do what you can, okay? And be expecting good things as a result. So begin to notice your breath. Notice if you're breathing relaxed, whether you're breathing with some effort, and start to Pay attention and relax, letting your belly get soft. The inhalation expands the lower belly. When you exhale, you let your whole body go, dropping your shoulders, relaxing your face, your feet, your spine. If you're sitting, have your spine straight. If you're lying down, just completely release yourself to the bed. Have pillows to support your arms so you're comfortable. You could rest your elbow on your table, whatever works for you. And slowly, slowly go in. If you'd like to follow the meditation we're doing, great. And if not, just do this and let go. And begin to go a little deeper in your perception to the center of your heart. And imagine breathing in and out from that area, like you had an opening in the center of your chest, a big mouth. And as you inhale, the breath is going in and filling the interior part of your being, this vessel that we are living in, and letting it spread through your whole body, covering all of your organs, your muscles, your bones, all the way out to the skin. Breathing it in and breathing out all tension, letting go of your day, of your thoughts and your responsibilities, letting go of your family, your work, the world, the news, and allow yourself for a few moments to be completely in this present moment as best you can by focusing on the breath. The inhale, receiving the abundance from source. The exhale, the releasing, the emptying, the cleaning out of the past so that we can be here in the moment. Receiving in our nourishment with the inhale and letting go of the things we no longer need. Cleaning this house that we live in. The thoughts, the feelings we're still holding on to that don't nourish us. The people that we carry, they're responsible. We give up those responsibilities for a few moments and we release it to the universe. Breathing in what we can truly be responsible for, which is ourselves. The inhalation, the exhalation. As you breathe in, begin to imagine this light of the breath invigorating and bringing vitality to every atom and every cell. Using your imagination, if you can't feel this light or see it. And if you come here this day, in this moment, with any pain, with any medical labels that you've been told that you have, imagine the possibilities that as you inhale, you're healing the body through the breath. You're breathing in the medicine of life. And you see it going into every cell, healing it, harmonizing it, correcting it into its true nature. We're not designed to be ill, but we have a regeneration machine here if we understand how to utilize it. Breathing it in and breathing it out. We are not consciously regenerating ourselves or breathing or controlling our heartbeat. It happens automatically. There's a flow in the universe that's within all of us. It's a river that allows us to be sustained by its movement, not by the movement of our mind and our control, but by that which is much greater than all of us, that's flowing through you and flowing through me all of the time. So imagine that you could surrender yourself to this river and allow it to take you, that it moves you forward through your life, allowing the water to take away the stress, the control, dissolving whatever you're holding on to, dissolving the labels that relate to diseases, mental formations of fear, of worry, of anger and sadness and effort, and release it to the natural movement of source. The source field is the field of life that we all live in. And feel your body relaxing. Feel your mind beginning to relax. Feel your emotions becoming smoother, more peaceful. And everything that comes up that disturbs that, just release it into this river, taking you home, taking you into the source, breathing it in, allowing it to pour down upon you like a great rain, cleaning the field of energy around you, feeling yourself getting brighter and brighter with the light within and without. Feel its subtlety. Feel the space around you. Feel the space above you. You begin to realize that there is no ceiling, no limit. Feel the space below you. And that you're not just living on top of the earth, but your energy descends into her, being supported from deep within the center of the earth. We often think of the earth as the great mother that nurtures life for everyone, holding us. Feel that this moment. Feeling the movement of her heartbeat beating through you, the drum of life. Reverberating, expanding in front of you and behind, to the left and to the right, within every part of us. Slowing down, moving into the great peace that you were born into, despite what was going on in your families, born into life. Breathing it in, feeling it expand through the room you're sitting in, touching everything, filling everything with life. Opening to the great invisibility of life, the world beyond our limited perceptions. And feel yourself expanding, feeling everything with love. beginning to let go of the voices and the sounds outside where you are, going deeper and deeper inside. Feeling your body regenerating and healing as it lets go of the past and opens to the new possible future. Going deeper and deeper. Letting go of time, letting go of where you have to go, and be a sponge in the river of life, soaking in all that you need. Even if you don't know what you need, feel it go inside. Holding yourself still as the world tries to pull you away from what your true nature is. Dropping your shoulders even more, relaxing your hands. The breath becomes slower and slower. Breathing in peace and breathing it out to the world. You begin with those around you, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your community. Breathing in this light that everyone lives in and feeling it and seeing it penetrating those you care about with blessings of health, vitality, and awakening. The power of your thoughts transforms the tissue on the earth plane and raises its frequency to the spiritual nature which is within everything. Feeling it expanding and spreading out through the world until you can feel that the whole world is enveloped in this light of peace, in this prayer for peace, the awakening of all the hearts of humanity to the care of one another. To love our neighbors as we love ourselves, to love all, to serve all. Breathing it in and feel yourself expanding so you could take in the whole earth. feeling the expansion going out to those who are suffering in war zones, in hospitals, in prisons, in business, in politics. See a wave of light touching everyone and opening their hearts. Opening themselves to the great compassion, the deep seat, the ocean of source. And you begin to imagine a world of peace with abundance for everyone, for the children, for adults, for the animals, the plants, the trees, the insects, everything is in balance. Where everyone has safety and food and shelter and clothing, and the families expand to include all beings, all races, all cultures, all religions, all ethnicities. One world, one light, one purpose. The purpose is to come into love. Breathe this in and feel it within you, loving everything about you, letting go of the judgments we hold against ourselves, the criticisms, the false opinions we carry, and see yourself wonderful, huge, with a radiant heart and perfect health, shining from your heart outward to the world. Feel your radiance. And you give thanks. Giving thanks to the one, whatever name you use, whatever perception you have of that. Thanks for your life, for all of your gifts. Feeling how expansive this is. Now, for a moment before we close, feel your energy rising to the top of your head, as though you had a huge flame above you, the light, the burning flame, the torch of truth shining, a beacon in the universe. Feeling your light go out, touching all the other lights. This unified field of love and light, blessing the earth. For a new beginning. And in your own way, see that. And you send your own prayers out. feeling it going out as a beacon of hope to those who are suffering in the darkness. The impersonality of this love reaches everyone and is endless and abundant in all ways. Begin to feel your breath get a little stronger, a little deeper, relaxing your body if there's any tension. Starting to feel yourself inside your body, or stay in this position. You can do this when you're going to bed. You can do this when you wake up in the morning, when you have a break during the day, when you feel a little tired, when you feel that you need to rest. Sometimes we're unable to because of our work, our responsibilities. But if you take a little time to do this, it will help to replenish you, to give you back the vitality that you need for your life. But remember, if you've been overdoing it, you have to take the time to regenerate. And if you don't give yourself that time, the fatigue only gets deeper. And illness is a result. So this is the great gift we all have. This simple tool. And only we can be the ones to administer it to ourselves. However, you certainly could give this to other people in your family and friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for those who came in person while we were doing this, to those who watch this as a recording. Sometimes people just want something simple to do, but they don't take the time to do it. So I appreciate you. We'll be back hopefully next week live. Until then, many blessings to you, your loved ones, and your family.